The question isn't when, the question isn't how, the question definitely is not if or whether. The question is, to what extent, okay, does misogyny show up in this person's habits, thinking, worldview, and their treatment of you? Look, sometimes I sit here, other times I'm rubbing my feet in bed, enjoying my evening. And a video will come by, somebody will message me, share something with me. And look, this is why I talk about the mental fortitude you need in order to be an unpunishable woman. Because along the way, people will tell you that you are extreme, that you are crazy, that you are uncaring, that you are abnormal. Okay? When you are navigating dating and relationships in particular, right? Dating and relationships, there are systemic elements to it, especially when you're considering things like marriage, etc., okay, motherhood, etc. But a lot of it is interpersonal. A lot of it is intimate, i.e. it impacts you, your mental health, your sanity, your nervous system, your body. Yeah? Because when you're having relations with people, especially your nervous system start to sink almost. Your pH balance can be off. The way your hormones are working, the levels of cortisol in your body. Like, people, you take it for joke, right? And so, on what planet do you think that a human being male exists that is not affected by misogyny? Because, by the way, all humans are, regardless of gender. Regardless of gender. Misogyny is like poison. It's in the air that we breathe. So it's usually, the question is, to what extent, to what depth, to what degree does misogyny show up in this person's worldview, habits, approach, behavior? Not only really towards you, although some women are more than happy to, embark on a relationship with a man that only shows them some degree of respect and kindness, right? They don't mind if he's, in all his previous relationships, been a complete scallywag. But hey, but even that often shows me the thinking and the maturity of the woman. You see, I know so many of you, I see you stitching the content in the comments. You think I'm cold and crazy. I was described as a femcel recently. No, what I deal in is human nature. Human nature in a world where systems of power are designed to strip some people of their dignity and their humanity. And some of those people are women. And so you have to understand and accept the system. You have to understand and accept the system. And there are some options here, because I'm seeing people talk about the fact that it's okay if you were deceived. Everyone gets deceived. Not everybody goes down some of these roads. I'm sorry, we can't. See, some of this is kind of a false comfort that we're trying to know. There is always the option to extract yourself completely. Yeah, that's it. There's always an option, especially at the very early stages when you meet someone, to cease contact, by the way. But a lot of the times, ego, pride, and also an overwhelming personal desire you have. And here's the thing, the most misogynistic of men, they know about that. Yeah, they know about ego. And they also know that for a lot of women, they want that ring more than anything else. They want the validation. They want all the things that come with it more than any, and they will absolutely lose their sense to get it. So what situation does that put you in? The question is never if, whether, how. It is always to what extent, to what degree. And then you have to ask yourself, can I live with this? And can I live with the fallout? Can I afford the fallout as well?